Hey, what's up guys? Prof Tom, hope you love this video. Don't forget to hit subscribe and enjoy.
This is probably the easiest thing to do to a new guy that's coming to Jiu-Jitsu. So imagine, like, say you were rolling with some brand new guy in Jiu-Jitsu. This would be one of the easiest things for you to pull off, right? Because it's just a way of getting to the back of an opponent that's very simple, but once we get to the back of our opponent, we can finish them off. Once you guys get to the back, I'm going to show you the two highest percentage techniques that I think there is. But first, we're going to have a look at one of the easiest ways for a beginner to actually get the back in the first place. So I'll borrow Dave, and Dave's going to be out here, guys. So we've been doing a lot of half guard, okay? So I've got Dave in a half guard here. Now, when you're a beginner, it really pays to keep people's weight off you. So one leg is holding Dave in. So my right leg is doing a hamstring curl, and I've got one of his legs, so I've got to hold on to it. If he gets past my leg, he's going to start beating me up, and I will probably get choked out. All right, so what I want to do is I want to have my hands up, I want to have my knee up, and now when he goes to bring his weight into me, I can avoid it. If he's trying to strike at me, I can stay away. All right, and then what I want to do is I want to take my left arm and wrap it around his back and be out on my other elbow. This is super important. So I've got what we call an underhook. It's what I would call a first date underhook, because sometimes you have like an underhook up here, and I know it's kind of funny, but like a first date underhook, like around the lower waist. Okay, so from this position, what I want to do in the gi would be to grab the belt, no gi, just hug him on the hip. And then I want to toss that guy forwards as hard as I can, whether it's with the belt or the hip, I throw him forwards. Okay, my goal is to bring him forwards, and I do that by pulling with my left hand, and you can even shove with your left knee here. Okay, so here I am in half guard with an underhook. I grab his belt or his back and I throw him forwards, okay? So now I've got the position where I can get to his back. This guy could be the biggest, strongest guy out there, but on his back, he can do very little to me, okay? So from this position, we've got to take the back, all right? So I give him a seatbelt hug, I pull him down to me, keeping his back glued to my chest, and now I get my other hook in. So my 2 feet are in front of his femurs. From this position, I always like to do like a doggy paddle type maneuver to grab hold of his hand, because I'm about to choke his neck, all right? So let's have a look at the 2 best ways to finish from here. So traditionally, a lot of people would say the 2 best ways to finish from here are the rear naked choke, okay? And the bow and arrow choke, okay? We're going to do 2 different ones tonight. I do think Jiu-Jitsu's moved on slightly, so I want to show you guys what I think are the 2 best chokes to do from here. So if I've got Dave, I'm just going to get my wristwatch under his chin. That's all I need, just the wristwatch under the chin. And then my left hand will come and get palm up grip. I wedge my left elbow behind his back, so I got to wedge it in. Most important part of the whole move. Here, and now I just pull my right elbow back. If he grabs a hold of my elbow and pulls it forward, then I can always go for my rear naked choke compression. But ultimately, I just want to come under the chin, get my hands together, lock the elbow, and then pull the other elbow back. This is a quicker, more severe, lower risk, higher finishing percentage to me than the rear naked choke. The problem with the rear naked choke is when you go through it, you're like, yes, I've got under his chin. But then by the time I've reached this shoulder and gone to reach this shoulder, the person ducks their chin. So I just want to come under and finish him right away. Okay, so that would be the first technique I would recommend. Again, I'll just demonstrate from this angle. So under the chin, hands together, elbow hides, and we pull the elbow back to get that choke. All right, doesn't matter how big he is, he's got to go to sleep. The other highest percentage would be in the gi, and that's where I'm going to open up. I'll rotate around here. That's when I'm going to open up his lapel and penetrate thumb inside the collar. Get my other hand across to the other lapel, pull down, and then I take my body to an angle as I come up over his shoulders. Lean back, easy. I've got the armbar right here, but it starts to slip out, all right? So this double collar bow and arrow, I believe, is superior to the single collar bow and arrow. It just gives the control, and it's still got all the finishing power I need. So 1, 2, down, around, as I clamp up. Now I can lean back or take the arm bar if I need to. Okay, so let's rewind and let's have a look at Dave doing the technique to me now. So he started in half guard and he put that knee shield up. He's got to have 3 weapons to stop. What if I was double his weight, right? What if I'm trying to hit? He needs to protect himself. But now he can kick his leg through and follow through with his arm, and now he's at this point. But I'm not going to just let him get to my back. He has to stop me from using my hands to stop him. So he throws me forward. Boom! My hands will go to the mat, and now he's out on my back. So he gets a seatbelt grip over the top, underneath the armpit. He'll roll me over, gets the other hook in. And now he can finish me. He's got the first stroke where he comes under my chin and grabs, and now he can finish here, or he can go for the double collar choke. So he's got the lapel, he's got the other lapel down, and then thumbs up. Awesome, all right? So that's our first technique, guys. This is an easy way to get to the back. And if you're more advanced today, I just want you to understand what the counters would be. So if I just borrow Dave one more time. So for the colored belts on the mat, when you guys get up, you expect that he has a whizzer. Okay, so I'm always expecting he has a whizzer, so I want to take this position and practice rolling under like this, okay? But don't stop just here. Get the roll under if you're a colored belt, and then cross your feet. So you've got not a triangle, but a modified triangle. Hold his hips tight, and then curl your hamstrings and hip down to get the leg bar. So you've got a straight leg bar directly attacking the break of the knee right there. So one last time, colored belts. You're trying to take the back, but he hooks you. Take him over, keep his hips splayed, slide back, modified triangle, and hips down. Okay? That's what you're practicing if you're a colored belt. White belts, let's take the back, choke them out. All right, let's go.
Hey guys, hope you love the video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and don't forget you can check out thegrapplingacademy.com for more courses. Have fun on the mats. Happy rolling.